Hi there, my name is Gustaus. I'm so glad you're watching this video. I'm going to get straight to the point, why a website is not advertising and the 3 key reasons your business definitely needs one. I promise a lot of value in this video for your business, and I promise I'm going to keep it short. And basically this video is mostly for local landscaping, roofing, plumbing, construction companies that have a customer that is valued to 100 to 1,000 pounds. So, for example, an average order in roofing or plumbing or construction, it might be 100 to 1,000 of pounds. So, one client is very, very valuable. So, website is not advertising, and I say this because I talk to a lot of business owners, and a lot of them, they say to me, I don't need more advertising, I don't need a website. And I just want to make sure before I explain you why you should consider a site that it's not advertising. And the reason it's not advertising, it's actually part of the sales process. And let me explain you what I mean. So how a sale normally happens in these industries. So basically, number one, a client finds out about you, then there's the sales process, and the actual service is delivered. So let me slow down a bit and let me explain you step by step what I mean. So when a client finds out about you, it's either through advertising or referral. So let's take a landscaping example. Either there's a referral that has been a successful job, and the client tells the other, the friend who becomes a client, potential client, or it's advertising. So Yelp, SEO, Google Ads. And at this point, you only have customers' attention. So at the stage of client finding out about you, the only thing you have is the customer's attention. Now, the sales process is actually customer considering your services, right? He knows about you. So even the referral, right? He knows about you. He might call you, he might not call you. When he does call you, he'll talk to you, listen to your suggestions. You'll give him a quote. That's basically the sales process, right? And the big key here, the big key is that you still need to sell your service, even if you have enough referrals and people come to you without advertising. So this is what I mean. Even if you have referrals, you still need to sell those referrals, right? Because what the referral means is that you have the person's attention without advertising. That's all it means. And what does a website have to do with sales? So basically, this is the thing. These days, a website is the first place people turn when they want information about your products and services, and the last place they check out before they make a purchasing decision. And I want you to ask yourself, do you think this is a valid statement? And I mean, think about your life. If you heard about a business, and if you're considering using that business for especially a product like landscaping, roofing, things that cost a lot of money, you'll probably be considering it for a good amount of time, and you will be checking out the reviews, you'll be checking out the references, and you'll definitely be checking out their website. And all your sales and marketing and advertising, it was going to lead back to your website in one way or another, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. And that's the thing. Even if you get most of your business from referrals, those referrals will still want to take a look at your website. So yeah, that's basically about why a website is much more than advertising. And now 3 key reasons why to have a great website for your company. So number 1, first impression matters. And I'm going to demonstrate this. So imagine 2 landscaping companies from Boston, USA, and both and let's say you're a client and you're a referral client, so a friend told you about these 2 landscaping companies and you're considering them. And I specifically chose the referral, if the client is a referral, because a lot of business owners, they tell me, well, as I said, we get a ton of referrals. So let's just say they're referrals, and I chose Boston, USA because I'm mostly talking to UK customers, so I didn't want to offend anyone in the UK. Now, all you're a referral, and you have 2 landscaping companies to choose from. So let's take a look, right? Let me go online. So this is the first landscaping company you land on. So Gardening with Jenny. Now you look at the sites. Old version of Flash plugin was detected, so you should sort of well, it's sort of old. It doesn't really catch much of your attention. There are not many photos. you're not very impressed with right away. You're not really impressed with the service, and keep in mind, you don't know, you haven't even spoken to the person yet, so you haven't called the business yet. You'll do that later. Now let's go to the other company you're considering, Warner Larson Landscape Architects. Now right away you see a massive difference. You see a good photo. You see the website is sort of moving. It seems very live. It's functional. Photos. It's simple. You have firm. You can check out the team. It's very legitimate. And right away you see a massive difference. Now let's go back to the slides. So here's the kicker. Even if the second company has a better service, and they might have, I mean, who knows, right? Even if even if the first company had a better service, I actually have to correct this. Even if the first company had a better service, they're now fighting an uphill battle, right? Because their website was really bad, and now the impression of the potential customer is like, I mean, they had such a bad site, and when they talk to you, they already come with that preconceived notion of, they sounded well on the phone. I really like their past work, but it's just the site was awful. And then for the other company, their first impression was great, and now when they quote a 20K price for a project, it's like, yeah, I mean, of course. So first impression matters, and a website gives the potential customer a great first impression. Now, reason number 2, it legitimizes your business and brings in higher paying customers. So here's what I mean. So since we live in a 21st century, people expect you to have a nice site. And as a small local business, you can probably get by just having a nice Facebook page, good reviews. But here's the thing. If you don't have a site, people will perceive you as exactly that, a small local business. And this means that you won't be able to charge premium prices, because if people perceive you as a small local business, you might be able to get by, you might be able to make good money, but you won't be able to get those key high-paying customers. And a lot of businesses, they have a lot of work. And I talk to business owners all the time, and they say, man, I have enough work. I don't need more advertising. I have enough work. But do you have enough, the high-paying clients? Do you have enough of those? Because actually what you should be doing is, if you have a lot of work, you should be going for those higher paying customers and reducing your workload. Exactly that. And the website can help you with that. And number 3, finally, let's talk about advertising. So website is actually a centerpiece of your marketing efforts online. So if you do decide to go for advertising, right? Because now I've talked a lot about, if you don't want to do advertising, you still need a site. But let's say you do need a website. Let's say you do want to do advertising. So basically, if you do decide to advertise, you'll be buying ads, right? Google ads, Yelp ads, even print ads. And those ads, the main purpose of them is going to be to get you a lot of clicks. And yeah, exactly. The whole efforts of those will be to get people to your site. And that's the thing. The whole point of the advertising is going to be to get people on your site. And here's the thing. What's better? 1,000 clicks on a bad website or 200 clicks on a good website? And this is what I mean. A lot of SEO guys, they might be ringing you like, hey, we can get you on the first page of Google, right? But you have a really bad, terrible site. Now, what is it going to do for you if you're on the first page of Google, but your website is absolutely a mess? Now, it might get a good amount of calls, but why not first get your website in order? Like, get your website really good, really high quality, and then focus on, getting a lot of traffic to your site. Because here's the thing, number 1 is a good site, and then the number 2 is getting a lot of traffic, not the other way around. So yeah, if you're going to do advertising, you want to have your website in order. So basically, in summary, website is a big part of sales process, not only advertising. So if you talk about advertising, website is much more than that. It's actually part of your sales process. So people will be checking you out even when they're a referral and they know about you. First impression matters. So don't fight an uphill battle. If you can create a good impression on a potential customer, it's just an easier job for you, right? I mean, why would you want an uphill battle of having a really bad first impression on a site? A website can help you attract those high-paying premium clients that you really, really want. I mean, everyone wants those high-paying customers. Even I want a high-paying customer, right? So a website can really help you do that because it presents you as a big authority player in your market. And number 4, it is a huge help to your business, no matter if you're advertising or not. So even if you do decide to advertise, you still need a good website, because when you advertise, what you're basically going to be doing is going to be, bringing a lot of traffic to your site. So, and if you don't advertise, you still need a good site because, of what I explained before. So, yeah. That's basically the presentation I wanted to give you. I hope you find it useful. I hope you learned something today, and I hope I spoke interestingly enough that I didn't bore you with 10 minutes of presentation. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your time, and good luck with your business. Bye bye.